Hey, welcome back to the Chammy, the only channel on YouTube where you can get a mostly professional tarot card reading from a haunted house in a creepy graveyard from a haunted chick like me with really cute dogs. Tonight I'm doing Yes, No, How, When for free in celebration of the new year. Everything you need to know is in the pinned comment. Go ahead and check out the description. I only have a few rules here. No subs, no likes, no reads. So please like the live. Please subscribe. This is not a tarot channel, but this is just a channel about my life. I've been here for about 15 years. I really, can't wait to share more music with you guys and more stories, especially about the ghost hunts. Let's see, what else do you guys need to know? I can't believe it's almost the last day of the year. I do have a new video I want to put out for y'all. Just recapping some of the funny and ridiculous spirit moments this year, as well as recapping the Estes methods that we've done with Molly, that we've done with Tiffany, that we've done with Live in La Vida Laura. If I've forgotten any of you that have done an Estes method with me, I'm pretty sure I'll recap it once I get through all the videos. There's a lot of them to finish and edit up before the new year. So yeah, you can get the free Yes, No, How, When cards tonight. Again, you can get the $6 taco box. You can get the $5 taco box as it's like Monday, Tuesday. We'll just start Taco Tuesday early. You can also get the channel love message with the $6 taco box, as well as the 1111 love reading. I can help you with love, finances, career protection, twin flame, soulmate kind of stuff. Please don't ask me for timings. No health, no legal, financial, no pregnancy. Please no pre-K to 12K university success questions. So please don't ask me if you should put your elementary children in an Uber. And please don't tell me, that I don't have a right to say no about that. No end of time questions. And please, no cheating questions. If you feel like there's something not quite right in that department of your life, you should really ask your partner. I'm pretty sure your partner will tell you the truth. If a partner can't tell you the truth, then maybe that's not the partner for you right now. You'll always find yourself being the best partner to begin with. Any hoodle noodles. If you skip to the end, there's usually a free collective message. I always try to do a free collective message. I should probably say this part earlier, but I'll go ahead and timestamp it again tonight when I get a chance after the live. But I do always try to do a free collective message for anyone and everyone who maybe comes by the live, gets a reading, doesn't get a reading, maybe finds this channel when I'm not live. So yeah, that's about it. Everything you need to know is in the description, so go ahead and check it out. I have no idea what you'll find on this channel. I've got original music, cover songs, videos I've made, stories, ghost hunting stuff, things about the strange and unusual neighborhood that I live in. Hey Madeline, how are you, sweetheart? Was it you that donated $1 last night on Cash App? I think that was you. Well, even if it wasn't you, thank you so much for coming by again last night. That was a lot of fun. It's good to see you again. Does Derek love you in the same way that you love him? Well, while I don't doubt that Derek loves you, I'm pretty sure that in love for two different people can mean the same thing, but also feel and be very different and unique for both, even though it has the same bubbly butterfly belly kind of fuzzy feelings that it should. Yeah, definitely feeling yummy there, and you know that. But I wouldn't say that, excuse me, I wouldn't say that we all feel these different things the same way. Some people might be incredibly shy and not really know how to express that. So maybe they do express it through a visual. Hey, Andrea, how are you, sweetheart? How have you been today? I feel like I'm in this bubble. I need to snap out of it. It's like, what day is it? What week is it? What month is it? What year is it? Where are we? Not really sure what's going on, but I'm just flowing with it. Have you been feeling that way too? I've had several people say they've been kind of just feeling a little supernatural, a little sad. Oh, don't be sad, honey. Why are you sad? I'm just going to sit here and work on music while we chat. If you guys want to do a free yes or no, how, when card, just put your question in the chat. I don't need any personal information. Please do not give me your name, your private information, where you are, what sign your moon is in, and nor their private information, or don't give me your astrological signs. I don't want your birthdays, your addresses, or anything like that, like the color of your underwear. Spirit knows who you are. Spirit knows what you want to know. Just put your question in the chat. I'll do a free yes, no, how, when for you. If you want to get a paid reading, it's only $1 per minute. If you want to get a grief counseling session, it's only $1 per minute. Everything you need to know is in the description. You feel emotionally connected to him, and that's okay. It's okay to feel what you're feeling. That's a very normal thing. People want to connect, especially emotionally. Your baby shadow. I had a baby shadow. So my first cat's name was Shadow, and she was a black and white tabby. No, I'm sorry. She was a black and white tuxedo cat. Jeez. And then a little tabby followed me home, and I kept him too, and his name was Widow. And then they had kittens, and it kind of just turned into 7. But you know what? Let's talk about the awesome things about your dog. So what kind of stuff did she like to do? What was the one thing that you think was like the most fun thing to do with her? And you know, you could get really creative as well with this, Andrea. You know, creating a legacy for her, you know, having a full Catholic Mass if you want one, babe. I'm serious. It's a time to celebrate. I know how painful it is. I really do. I've got a bunch of urns over there. Cat urns, bird urns, iguana urns, pet urns. Yes, I have my own little pet cemetery. But that was something that I chose. I didn't want to go burying my pets in strange places that we lived in. That really creeped me out even more. And I realized something about this land last night when I was doing some research on human death rocks. Well, you know, in medieval times, throughout the ages, it's been important to some people to be buried on consecrated ground, because that's how your soul rests until it's time for it to rise, correct? So I'm thinking, so I live in a house built on a graveyard, which obviously this used to be the death street during the Civil War. And it kind of just all built up and around it. Wow. I had quite a scary moment, like driving home yesterday. I saw what looked like, you know, I couldn't tell if it was a werewolf or not, but it sure looked like one, like on the side of the road. And it's incredible to me how crazy people can be and not just take a moment to slow down for the safety of not just other people, but themselves. I'm so sorry that happened to Shadow. But shadow will come back to you. If there's anything I've learned, it's like the souls that you incarnate with, they have a way of finding their way back to you. Even if it doesn't feel that way. It's just strange to me. And I've noticed, especially specific souls in the different pets I've had. And maybe even some of the people who've passed away in my family who may have been like reborn as other characters into my family in the last decade or so. Just based on like their characteristics, their actions. Since I started death midwifery, like I think my thoughts and feelings on death have really expanded time and space to the point where it's like, you know, after having a near-death experience or whatever that was in my accident when I was not there and then suddenly I was there and back, and I probably didn't. So now what is the next thing that you want to do? Do you want to do something special in Shadow's memory? Have you thought of doing that yet? Have you thought of like what it would be to bring you some joy? Because Shadow's going to live vicariously through you. Shadow doesn't have Shadow's rental car, but Shadow is still a spirit guide. And you'll see what I mean by Shadow will come back to you. Okay? And you'll recognize it. It might come in the form of a child. It might come in the form of another species. And you'll recognize her or him or Shadow, whoever, whatever, you know, it could be a girl, it could be a boy. Hey, Aisha, how are you, dear? Is Leo Guy Z feeling possessive and romantic about me? I guess that's a good question. We can find out. Do you want someone to feel possessive and romantic about you? Then they probably are already feeling that way. Ask yourself, are you feeling that way? Okay. So are you going to have the remains cremated? Or are you going to, or do you own a home and like you're going to do a, like have a special service for Shadow or anything like that? Have you thought about that? I always like to get the beautiful urn because it's something so beautiful to like see and be there with, and I just love urns. I have quite some elegant medieval hand-carved urns for my cats. I love that name, Shadow. That's so cool. My eye doctor's name is Dr. Shadow. Spirit, what does Aisha need to know about her specific person, this Leo guy? What does she need to know? So, yes, they are feeling quite provider protector. So I'm going to go ahead and read your card to you, Aisha, if you're still there, dear. But I will also timestamp this. So yes, Aisha, unshakable feelings from a life bursting with love and happiness. Believe in miracles, no matter how silly this makes you feel. Important events bring a breakthrough in your situation. The result will be fundamentally perfect. All you have to do is believe. See, ask, believe, receive is a serious ingredient to your potion of the day. Hey, Ari, how are you, sweetheart? I hope you had a good day. Hope your mom's doing well. What are his next actions towards you? Did you want to do a paid reading, Madeline? Because that's more of like a paid reading kind of thing, like a Tacobox kind of question kind of thing. But if you're still up for yes, no, or how, when. Aisha, are you still there, dear? Thanks so much for the likes. I appreciate it, y'all. So let me know if there's anything I can do to help, Andrea. My email's on the front of the YouTube under the About Me section. It's gypsyqueencardreader@gmail.com. Even if you just need someone to talk to or vent to about the dog. Okay. I'm all elven ears. Does he love you in the same way I do him? So we'll go ahead and ask the deck. But just remember, even if two people are in love or love one another, everybody loves in a unique and special way. Though we are not separate, we are all unique unto each other. So yes, Spirit is saying yes. Fortune is on your side. An unprecedented rise in vitality awaits you. A second wind brings a phenomenal opportunity for conquering those impossible peaks. There will be a streak of positivity within a day-to-day life. Get ready for everything to turn out incredibly easy and joyful. So how does that make you feel, Madeline? I hope that helps. How long does it take for their spirit to cross over? I have no idea. It could take ages. It could take right away. But what is your inner compass telling you? Because that's going to tell you more than there actually being a fact out there or asking Dr. Google. Your inner compass about it will be some people believe in purgatory. In fact, I think my mother passed away. It was quite devastating, but Robin Williams, is that his name, also passed away, I think the same day, same time. And I was like, oh, at least I can feel a little bit better because at least she's in purgatory with him. So that made me feel a lot better. How crazy is that? I'm not saying it makes me feel better that he passed away at all. He's one of my favorite actors and comedians. And will always be. But I feel like, okay, so from the only thing I can pull from is when I had my death experience. It was almost like instant. And it wasn't that I was turned away. You know, I would have been very happy to have, you know, if that was my time, but obviously it wasn't. And to feel, you know, that was, I don't know if I have words for it. But do I feel like I would have lingered at the crash site? No. I don't think I would have remembered. I don't think that I would have cared, maybe. Because, you know, you're not really feeling anything. So, once again, you become all around. And what is all around us? Air, energy, light, even if it's the moonlight. Yeah, I did your question, Aisha, just a moment ago. So it is there for you, dear. You just have to scroll back a little bit. And I will timestamp it later after the live is finished. Thank you so much for coming back. Hey, Dollface. How are you, sweetheart? Happy New Year. Hey, Travansky. How are you? Don't forget to like the live, y'all. You got to subscribe. You got to like. And leave a question. Great. All the dogs are going to kill each other now. Spirit, what does Travansky need to know? Did Marilyn enjoy their company? I'm good. I'm working too, babe. It's so good to see you. How's work been treating you? How's life been treating you? I'm good, Travansky. Thanks so much for asking. So yes, they seem to have enjoyed their time with you. Hey, Frank and Dad.
I left her free for a couple of minutes.
It's okay. I can get her.
No, I'm going to take her back in.
Yeah, I'll get her and bring her in there in a minute.
Sure.
So I'm going to go ahead and read your card to you, Travansky. Hope I'm saying your name correctly. So, unshakable feelings from a life bursting with love and happiness. Believe in miracles, no matter how silly this makes you feel. Important events bring a breakthrough in your situation. The results will be fundamentally perfect. All you have to do is believe. You know what I've noticed about this deck over the last couple of days is that a lot of you are getting some of the same messages. And I you know, I'm not just picking up cards that are face down. I prefer the ones that are face up compared to face down that fall out of the deck. I feel mostly like those kind of cards are just like, Spirit's like, we don't need those cards. It's just getting in the way of things. Dollface, life has really been a roller coaster, but I'm riding it pretty well. Oh, cool. I'm sure you're wearing that seatbelt. What's your question, Travansky? Andrew, does Carlos still love me because he texted me the other day and still texts me after not hearing from him since June? Oh, I love that, Andrea. Oh, I love that so much. Look at that. That is not me. That was not me, Andrea. I think that's your answer. Yes. So I think Spirit's trying to let you know through the REM pod. Yes, he does love you. Is it possible that some souls come from dark evil realms? I don't know. I don't believe in dark evil realms. You know, that's where we get into a territory here where it's better to be feared than to be a sheep in the night with limiting beliefs that your shepherd cannot protect you. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, I feel like there is a time and a space for everything, but I also feel like spirits that come from dark evil realms, like that's dark evil realms. It's like so fantastical that those words together. Why are some people so inherently evil? Well, I think it becomes them. I think evil becomes them. I think it just happens, especially with the trauma, the generational traumas, things like that. Not everybody wants to face those kind of things. Not everybody wants to talk about, and just because one person might think somebody's evil doesn't mean that someone else is going to think the same thing. I've met inherently evil people who hide behind the robes of God. And I've met inherently wonderful people who hide behind the robes of Satan. And inherently evil people and good people who hide behind the robes of, the Mother Goddess. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter where you go. I think you've got good and bad people, and people can make a choice. Everyone can make a choice. You can either, be good or bad, but you do have to accept that you're here because somehow, some way, somebody was a natural born killer. And how at the end of the day is survival make you evil? You see what I'm saying? It's like we could get really connected with the legend about it, but we'll be here all night. And demonic realms, I don't know. I mean, do we believe in demons? Is the power of our minds and hearts so corrupt that we would fall for that? Really, truly fall for allowing something like that to deter or hinder our faith in ourselves or what it is that we, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not just going to let some demonic realm take away the power out of my hands. It just doesn't work that way with me. I hope that's okay. And, no question like that is a bad question. I mean, I don't really know. Are there stupid questions? Someone put a stupid question in the chat. Let's all have a poll. Well, that's a good one, Metal Rain. I love that. I think that some are born evil, don't become evil. And, yeah, society makes them evil. No, Ari, none of your questions are stupid. But if there is a stupid question, someone put it in chat because I'm curious. Can anyone think of a stupid question? I can't. Oh gosh, but I'm pretty sure someone has something for that. Someone has a great comeback for that. I should just keep my mouth shut. I experienced something I can't explain, but it wasn't good. Me too, man. I was sleeping on the couch one morning and I get woken up and I'm hearing people chanting outside. I'm like, oh lordy. And it's like 4 o'clock in the morning. It's Cinco de Mayo, right? But this is not any Cinco de Mayo stuff. And it went on all weekend. And it was really scary. I finally ended up having to call the police because it sounded like someone was being, sacrificed. in my backyard. I called the police. They were like, well, call us when it's over. The videos are somewhere on the channel. They're called Chanting in the Woods. I never heard the Chanting in the Woods ever again. I asked around town. I even asked down at the shop where like you can get tarot card readings and where the Wiccan Fluff Bunnies hang out. They're my friends. I'm sorry. I'm roasting my friends. I know I shouldn't be roasting my friends, but still. And they're like, yeah, we have a drum circle, but we don't go out in the woods at 4 o'clock in the morning on government property. People who own AR-15s and play drums. So, never heard it ever again. And then this spring, I noticed that I think the ghosts were trying to turn off the power. So this spring I noticed I heard it again, but instead of on one side of the creek, I heard it on the other side of the creek. I can't explain it. I do know that there's stuff called echoes, and what echoes can be is they can be like, elements of hauntings from previous traumatic events in the area. I think I want to change my question. Okay, change your question, sweetheart. I don't even think I saw your question, honey. All I saw was my question is stupid question mark. Okay. I don't know what your question is, and I didn't go back to look for it because I wasn't sure what you were talking about, because when you typed that, I said that thing about no question is really stupid, and if there is a stupid question, someone tell me what it is, because I can't really think of one right now. But it is interesting what you asked, Travansky, because I don't think that we're alone here. I don't think that we're alone here on Earth with just one or two or a handful of species. I mean, there's so many different species of different types of animals and reptiles and raptors and birds, and I even feel like men and women are different species. I think there's things that are unexplained because they're supposed to be. I don't think that we would talk about witches and werewolves and vampires and skinwalkers and unicorns and dragons and dinosaurs if at some point somewhere they didn't exist somehow. I know that kind of sounds crazy, but yeah, I'm right there with you on that. I don't think there is such a stupid question, because I still believe in that we can learn something new every single day of our lives, and I always really look forward to that every day. As stupid as that sounds, that's the little girl in me. Hey Molly, how are you, sweetheart? I'm so glad that you were able to join us. Yeah, I think that your question was not disturbing. I think anybody who wants to chime in about demonic realms or how they feel about that, go ahead. Have at it. I'm just not like, I don't think, I don't even put the devil in my tarot cards because I don't believe in it. I don't believe in it the way other people might believe in it. Demonic realms. I mean, yeah, sure, there was a time in my life when I could really get eaten up by that. But after the things I've seen, experienced, and walked and lived through, it's just kind of like, what? What? Right, Molly? What? What demonic realm? The one I just walked through without them even knowing my name? Yeah, I know what you're talking about. But am I going to let it consume me? No, don't let it consume you either, Travansky. It's not really something that, the thing about the stuff that doesn't serve you, the more you practice turning your back on it and and, keep doing your thing, keep doing you. Keep staying focused on the state of mind you want to be in that brings you joy. Stop letting those limiting beliefs and circumstances turn you into a pile of salt. What's the NDE? Yes, I know Ghost Adventures. Oh, yeah. Okay, could we just stop using hyphenated words with letters? Oh, that's interesting that you said you felt you were falling. Have you ever seen the movie The Labyrinth movie with David Bowie? And she went through the door and she felt like she was falling. That's exactly what I felt like, only I got caught by hands. And I felt as if hands were pushing me back into the reality that I had just passed away in. Sorry, I'm a little brain dead after 12 hours of work. 12 hours of people calling me on a grief counseling session asking me, hey, is my husband cheating on me? And then I have to turn them away because it's not comfortable with that kind of stuff. Sometimes they hang up on me, and then sometimes they actually take my advice to, work on their relationship and fix it, no matter what the ugly truth is. I just don't feel like tarot cards should be telling people that kind of shit. Okay. I didn't have any eyes to see. So I didn't see anything. I only felt things. And then I woke up and there was like someone screaming in my face. It was weird. Really weird. But no, I wasn't falling. I didn't see anything. It wasn't like there was going to be anything I could see. It was just dark. Coincidence, perhaps. Maybe, yeah. I need to watch Goman's Bridge. Didn't Sam and Colby do that bridge? This might be a stupid question. Are there any cute guys working at the Olive Garden? That's so cute. It's so cute. I love it. I love that question, Ari. It's so much fun. You didn't even see darkness or light? I didn't see anything. I just felt like, you know how like sleep is like death with benefits? You're not here, you're not there, you're alive, you're breathing, your consciousness is protecting you. But this was like, like I wasn't going to be waking up. It wasn't like I was looking around for anything. I mean, I couldn't see. So if you can't see, it's just dark. So anesthesia is the best nap. You're right. I agree. So, it wasn't for very long. But when the paramedics were there and the lady was screaming, I don't know how the paramedics got there so quick. I just don't know. I just woke up with people screaming in my face. And people making a human chain because the guy was trying to leave the accident scene. They're like, "Ma'am, are you okay?" I'm like, "Yep." They're like, "You don't have a pulse?" I'm like, "I don't." Okay. Awesome. It's real weird. And it's so crazy because it was Friday the 13th, September 13th. Whew, full moon, blood moon, blue moon, black moon, shit, who knows? That shit was on fire, straight fire. So that's my second birthday. I celebrate it as my second birthday to my first birthday. They catch the guy? They did. They caught him. He was a 17-year-old drunk who stole his parents' car and went on a joyride. I could still sue him, but I have to figure out where he's living and like spend $300 to sue him in the county he's living in. And I just don't know if I want to deal with that right now. It's bad enough. Like, where am I going to get the $250 anyways? Like that's food money, you know, or bills. So it's like, I mean, what's it gonna help? You know, it's not gonna fix. It's not gonna fix the crack in my face, you know. I believe we make our own personal hells here and here. Hell is what you make it, just like life is what you make it. Just like, what is heaven to you? You know, is it a bite of cheesecake or is it in a cloud? Is it in a penis-shaped cloud? You know, you are the creator of your universe. So what does hell feel like to you? Just embrace it. Hell to me is a bad hair day. So it just doesn't have to be that difficult, Travansky. I know that it might seem that way, but it just doesn't have to be that difficult. Surrounded by tins and boobies. All right, let's see what you need to know about the cute guys at Olive Garden. Oh my goodness. Spirit, what does she need to know about the cute guys at Olive Garden? Did I just say at Ari Garden? What kind of food would be sold at Ari Garden? What do I mean by what? That life is what you make it? Spirit, what does Ari need to know about cute guys at Olive Garden? Spirit says yes. Inner harmony, a sense of liberation, happiness, and joy. There will be feelings of complete freedom and self-sufficiency. Incredible luck comes to you as a generous reward for your sincere intentions, Ari, and worthy efforts. This is a happy ending to a situation and a cause for genuine pride. Being surrounded by tins of boobies. I'm so confused. What? Yeah, I gotta call someone about my dad's medication stuff tomorrow. Because I wanted to give him one prescription, but then it wasn't anywhere in the stuff about aftercare. It's nowhere in the pharmacy available. But they gave him the same prescription like 2 weeks before maybe 3 weeks before the procedure. And then when he was like, I can't stand it, it makes me feel crazy, they're like, okay, let's switch it to this other one. So I gotta kind of see what the hell these people want him to do, because, you know, our thoughts on things is the less pills, the better. The more, holistic and natural treatments are for him, the better off he's going to be. I'm betting the guy is the Olive Garden tall. Hey, forward moving. Happy Merry New Year's Eve. Is it New Year's Eve? Is it New Year's in Australia yet? Spirit, what time is it in Australia? I know they have several different time zones. It's 4:38 p.m., so it's not yet. So yeah, I just don't, Travansky, I can't, like, I believe things like sugar are the devil. Sugar is the devil. Drugs, hate, greed, revenge, envy. Those things are very real. And people can be very venomous. Are we meant to be soulmates? Well, that depends. How do you feel about it? Do you see what I'm saying? It's like, if you feel someone is a soulmate, I think we have many different kinds of soulmates. I believe that we can have romantic soulmates. I believe we can have friend soulmates. I believe our parents can be our soulmates, even our siblings, our pets. I have many, many musical soulmates. So pick one. Pick one. But do you see what I'm saying? Pull a card, but see, there's nothing outside of you to give it to you, Travansky. It's only for you to decide for yourself. For you to give it to yourself. The theme of the week has been there's nothing to change but self. Lovey-dovey soulmates. It's like when people ask me if somebody is somebody else's twin flame. That's really not for me to decide. I also feel like it's completely unethical for me to pull cards about stuff like that. Because at the end of the day, it's really up to you. What are you telling yourself? Do you see what I'm saying? You embody your creator here and here and here, as a being, as a extra added bonus to the planet. So I think pulling a card on that is just not something. It's just not something I do. Like, I wouldn't even do that for someone who was asking me if so and so and so and so was their twin flame. And once again, I feel like the same way about that like I do regarding cheating questions. So you have to ask yourself, Travansky, when you are in contact with people, what kind of soulmate do you think they are? I really believe we have many different kinds of soulmates. I think in somehow, some way, everyone who comes here, we're all some kind of soulmate to each other. My husband? Yes, I'm married to my music. Music is my boyfriend. Oh God, a man would only be so lucky. Okay. Okay, I gotta find my music notes. Oh, the bright lights. Why can't all websites have the dark theme option? Hey, Ruby Dooby Doo. What are you doing, you beasts? You being a good mommy doggy? What are you doing? Can I ask, do I have something to watch out for tomorrow? Yeah, fireworks. Right, Ruby Doo? Right? Come on, puppy. This is just a better spot. Okay. You still there, Molly? If any of you want to get a yes or no question, feel free to ask. I've got the yes and no, how and when cards. You can also get a paid reading. Everything you need to know is in the description. Are you still there, forward moving? Are you sure you still want to ask that question? Is that a yes or no, lot, or too much? Oh, no, not at all. I'm just asking, are you sure that's the question you want, right? Okay, Travansky. Well, I'm glad that helped you. So just remember, follow your heart, okay? Be good to yourself, your thoughts. Don't let anybody convince you otherwise of what feels right to you, okay? Because that's what's going to be important. You feel like someone's a soulmate? They probably are, okay? It can just be a little bit more difficult sometimes with romantic ones if you allow limiting beliefs and circumstances like that to linger and make you deeter in your decisions and things like that. But really, enjoy what you have. Just be happy and have fun. That's what you were sent here for. Okay, Travansky? But question everything and, stand up for yourself. And, because if you stand for nothing, you'll fall for anything. Okay, because you want to go out, but oh, sweetheart. Oh, I used to feel that way too. Forward moving about, I want to go out, but I'm anxious. And I've just had to, teach myself to not put myself in that kind of state of mind and enjoy. But also follow that inner compass too, because, like I told this story about the chicken eggs and the snake last night, and how, the inner compass of a snake is so sharp. It will find its way back no matter where you relocate it to. It will find its way back to its home. Or where food is, because survival is important. So, it feels more like forward moving. You might be having, some anxiety about your well-being. And if you are, don't do anything that's going to trigger you. It won't be worth it. Unless you're feeling like, okay, this is triggering me a little bit, but I want to try this because it's going to be fun and it'll probably make me feel better. Because sometimes we have to think about the triggers we're having. Are we having it because, we seriously know we're going to go into having, a panic attack, can't breathe, need a paper bag kind of situation? Or are we just anxious because it's something we've never tried before? Are we anxious because of fear, rejection, maybe it not turning out the way we'd like it to or expected it, so carefully judge what you truly are feeling about that forward moving. Okay, so Spirit's saying, no, you don't really have anything to worry about. Okay, so you tried catching the bird of luck by its tail, but you missed the best moment to do so. We just actually talked about this. We just actually talked about, and analyze what you're feeling. Think about what you're really feeling, because, you don't want to miss out on, you don't want to miss out on something good. A lot of people are like, I've talked about this before with astrology signs. Like, a lot of people are like talking about who or what's compatible. But I just don't know if I believe in that anymore. How many soulmates or great connections or chemistry that I might have had with people who were of an astrological sign that disappointed me once or twice. I mean, how could I even close the door on opportunity and meeting somebody new and refreshing just because of their astrological sign? That's stupid. I don't want to be that. I don't want to have those kind of limiting beliefs and circumstances, I don't want to block myself from who Spirit and the universe truly want me to be. While remaining, true to authentically who I am. Oh gosh. You and I could probably write the How to Do This book together on getting your roommate to get. Let's see what you need to know. Is Richard going to get a job, Spirit? Because what about my roommate? We get real freaking jobs, put their big boy pants on and get real freaking jobs. Spirit, what does Metal Rain need to know about this? Oh my God, Spirit says yes. So I feel like an opportunity is coming up for him. The key to success is provided by happy coincidences. This inevitably unfolds incidents in a favorable direction for you. This proves fantastically unpredictable for you, but improves your situation in ways you never dreamed. Let me just pull a How and When, see what it says. So soon. It was a yes, Travansky. They did enjoy. Spirit knows what you want to know, Travansky. Swift, exciting events stream into your life like a hurricane. So this card is predicting that within 1 to 4 months, you might be seeing him get that job. You're treated to the sweet taste of hope, peace, harmony inside your soul. When things change around you, they change within you. There is some kind of change coming with Richard. Will he be getting a job? Yeah, he might have to be forced to get one, yeah. All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get the batteries for the Spiritbox.
instructions. What the hell was happening?
Congratulations. You have been granted the vampire system. Upload complete.
What happened last night? No way. I can see the whole. How? Is it the book? Go on. Think of it. Try to remember what happened. You.
Main menu.
What is all this? This thing. It's controlled by my thoughts. A skills tab. It's unusable gaming system. This comes from a book.
Ability books can be absorbed for additional XP.
So my parents did leave me an ability book. Yeah! But I don't feel any different. It just seems like an old gaming interface. Okay, if you're a computer, do you have any information about my parents?
Systems are often disregarded as simple computers, but with the right user, they can become quite powerful.
Cool. I'll play your game. So how do I level up?
Drink 2 liters of water.
2 liters for 5 XP. That's it. I can definitely do that. My stomach feels like it's gonna burst.
Challenge complete. 5 experience points rewarded.
At least I know the system works now. Hopefully, if I keep doing quests, I'll level up and get stronger.
Talent. We've been waiting outside 5 minutes already. Don't play dumb with me. It's track. Wait.
I'm Sawyer, and a little thing that I love about a Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich is the crispy chicken fillet.
Oh, great. I've lost the Spiritbox. Fantastic. Sorry, I've been looking around for it. I don't know what I did with it. It's got to be around here somewhere. Oh, here it is. Hey, I found it. I thought I was never going to find it. It's always in the last place you look. What's up with that? Sorry, it took me a minute to come back. I apologize. I'd be with Dave to myself. So can you see why Kay is being such a sourpuss in the cards? Okay. Seriously, in my almost 4 years now, and him to be negative, not finishing my. Damn ghost. I know, right? Oh, God. Today I had taken my leg warmers and my socks out to wear them, right? I put them on the ottoman and putting my shoes on to go and take the dogs out. Both the socks were there, I swear to God. And then one went missing. Like, all I did was blink. It happens all the time. Those damn leprechauns. How many times have you been at the house and seen it happen too? So weird. Oops, sorry. Hey, Dwayne. Do you have a list? No. I don't have a list. I never have a list. It's just come as you are. Come and go as you need to. It's just the lovers and drifters club around here, Dwayne. Some people come back, some people don't. I figure if they don't come back, they've been helped. They come back, they just need more help or want to hang out, you know? Yeah, I agree. And this is not a tarot channel. It's just a tarot show. Now, I'll get to those cards in a second, Molly and Dwayne. Thanks so much for your patience. So go ahead and put your question in the chat, Dwayne. Everything you need to know is in the description or the pinned comment. Well, what do you think? I'm really curious about what you're feeling and thinking about that, Dwayne. Spirit, what does Dwayne need to know about Lisa? Because here's the thing, Dwayne. You might be having to ask the cards because maybe you feel like you won't be. So that's okay. You just want confirmation that you're feeling that you will get back together is also okay. But what you embody, you will experience. What you feel, you will embody. You will become. What you assume has no choice but to show up. So what are you assuming? What does your inner compass tell you? I think that's wonderful that you both are in contact. Oh my God, that's so sweet. She's such a lucky girl. I hope that you tell her. And if you can't tell her, show her. Okay? And maybe tell her that's how you operate, that you like to show her. But I think that's wonderful. I'm so happy for you. I think you guys are already back together. You guys might just be in a little bit of denial. Let's see what the cards say. Spirit, if you could let us know what Dwayne needs to know. So Spirit says yes. Pardon my punk rock nails. This nail polish is terrible, so I'm going to try to not show them as much as possible. So yes, Spirit says yes. The lotus of happiness is about to blossom and bring you wonderful events filled with positive emotions. There is a potential for the unexpected, but timely support you require. This is the perfect time for you to start new and exciting undertakings. Oh no, I hope she's okay. Yeah, I understand. Well, just enjoy what you do have, okay? I'm pretty sure she'll show up. I hope the weather's okay and that she's okay. I'm certain she's okay. I'm sure she's okay. She'll be in touch. Just expect it. Yeah, I totally understand. Molly, are you still there, sweetheart? Oh, let me message her. I guess I could turn up the spirit box. Sorry about that. I had to text my friend Maria back. Oh, you're so welcome, Dwayne. Thank you so much for subscribing and coming to hang out and liking the live and asking a question. Feel free to come back. I do tarot card readings, $1 per minute. Every reading, everything you need to know is in the description. I do grief counseling sessions, $1 per minute. Everything's $1 per minute. And I'm doing the free yes, no, hows, and wins throughout the New Year's for fun, which I usually do freeze for fun during special occasions. We'll go back to paid only after the first of the year. But I hope that I will see you again and you'll keep me updated. I'm here for you. We're here for you. This is not a tarot channel. This is a channel about my life. I've pretty much been here for 15 years. You'll find my music, original and covers. You'll find stories about my life. You'll see my dogs, things like that. Of course, there's always hope. Okay. But hope does float, but faith flies. So ask, believe, receive. Even if you believe only that your creator is the dirt outside. Okay. Remember, you're involuntarily manifesting the way that you involuntarily breathe. So what is it that what is the next scene that you want? Her showing up at your house safe, putting them bed sheets on and some gothic cuddle time. Well, I mean, I'm not saying you guys are goths, but you are at a haunted house. In a creepy graveyard, the only one on YouTube where you can honestly get a tarot card reading if you need one. So just, even if you have wobbles, even if you have worries, just turn your back on the thoughts that don't serve you. What is the love story that serves you with her? Just keep doing that. Stay in your lane. Because it sounds like with your connection with this person that it is a two-way street with a reversible lane instead of a one-way street. And that's a really good place to start. Yeah. Just go with the flow. Let the universe do its job for you. We get really hung up, I think, as human beings on connecting the dots to make a perfect line, or I think we get caught up on needing to know what the next step is to take. But I believe we are really guided through our inner compass to what the next step is to take based on our feelings and thoughts. It's just the only thing that happens is we've been programmed, so many of us, to tell ourselves a shit story. So tell us a story we want to read. Tell yourself a story you want to read, you want to see, you want to experience, and see how it goes. Oh, of course, Virgo and Scorpio. My dad's a Scorpio and my mom was a Virgo. I can relate. And I'm a Scorpio, so I love my Virgos and Scorpios. I can't imagine life without one or the other in it every day. Yep, really. And my parents were soulmates. Spirit, what does Molly need to know about her specific person being a sourpuss? Is he really being a sourpuss? Spirit says yes. Can you clarify it with the love situation cards, please? Oh my God, the spirit box just said my favorite word, ye. Well, it's not my favorite word, but it's one of them. Oh, fudge. 2025 is going to be shit. Well, that's a shame. I can't stop shaking my head. Molly. Dwayne, I will definitely come back to you. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Much love to you too. Good night. Sweet dreams. When you get there. Spirit, what does Molly need to know about the situationship? Well, you know, if he's telling himself it's going to be a shit story, it's going to be a shit story. So let me help you help him turn it around. I've done a lot of grief counseling sessions for you. And even just us talking on the phone about boys, life, family, love, everything, the whole 9 yards. I mean, you know what the next step is. You really do know intuitively. You got to step back and get in your feminine energy, Molly, at this point, and not be afraid to nurture your friend. Doesn't hurt to ask why. It also doesn't hurt to not react. Don't encourage the shit story. But you are there to listen, you know, and give encouragement to helping this person understand that really it is what they make of it. You know, Molly, it's. And that was his response. You said hope to have more fun adventures, and he's like, this year's gonna be a shit story. Like, is that what happened? Okay. Not getting a whole lot of energy from the situationship cards, but we will read the yes card in a minute. Okay. All right, understood. Magic within. Yeah, you know, you got to remind this person that they are, once again, the magic within, the magic wand, the spell. You know, if they want to cast the shit story, fine, do it, but don't be of it, Molly. magic within. So create space for personal growth and self-discovery through your conversation that he just lit up with you about how he's feeling. And that's very important that he's sharing that with you. It's a good positive thing. That's how friends should be. So yes, he is being a sourpuss. He's not just trying to have negative conversation because he's addicted to the shit story. He is literally feeling, and I already know what it is, but we won't go into it on the Chammy because, you know, we've talked enough religion. I'm not going into politics. So yes, he is feeling, he's not a happy bunny, Molly. So here's what you need to know about that. The hurdy-gurdy, God, I love that word, of happy accidents spin circumstances in your favor. See, you possess complete control over the situation here, encouraging you to move energetically and purposefully towards bold dreams and ambitious desires. The sky is the limit. So here, let me explain what this card means to you. So being a dancer since I was 4 years old, one thing I did learn was, no matter how much of a tomboy I was throughout all those years growing up, always let the masculine lead. Whether he's a gay man or a straight man, his masculinity in the dance will always, or bisexual, will always shine through. And he will always lead the dance. Whereas, the female dancer, she stays in her feminine energy throughout the whole dance. In her beautiful colors, in her sparkles. Okay? Exuding that beautiful feminine energy. Okay? While letting him lead the dance. But at the end of the day, because you're in your feminine energy instead of the masculine energy where you're trying to fix him all the time maybe and fix yourself through that, and or go through a situation where maybe you're over nurturing, maybe you're over mothering, maybe you're over, I don't know. I'm not saying you're doing any of that, okay? But what I'm saying is staying in your feminine energy where you're taking the time to nurture whatever it is that's coming out in him, that he's expressing that to you. Because I don't think that he would just express that to you unless he was genuinely coming from a genuine place. Like, I don't feel like he's the kind of person that manipulates through that kind of grooming. Do you see what I mean? Like, he doesn't want a trauma bond. He's not a trauma bonder. Am I right or wrong about this? He's Pan. That's cute. So yes, keep letting him lead that dance. But he's just, let you step into a light where, like, really the dance, even though he's in the lead and leading the dance, you're really in control of it. Because you are the tool. You are the extra added bonus. Okay, good. And some of your friends will be real negative, so just don't even fucking go there, okay? Friends have some twisted ideas. Nothing wrong with talking through email. Nothing wrong with the way you guys work your magic. Everybody's different. Every couple's different. They really are. Oh, a strawberry. Yummy. So why? Well, why he's a sourpuss? Yeah, he's going through some growth. He's going through some creating space for new adventures, new self-discovery, things like that. Well, let me know What's the next thing to do that you want to do with that? It's amazing how awesome the Happily in Love palette um, smells. It's incredible. I sent you the email and a text message. Oh, you didn't have to do that, sweetheart, but I'll just look real quick. Not because I'm nosy, but so I can better understand what you were saying. Does he want to go? Have you guys ever talked about that before? Hey, Spirit, are you there? What's your name? Yeah, it's easy for people to get like that way this time of year, unfortunately. You know, you just might need somebody's shoulder to cry on right now. Guys are just as sensitive as we are, if not more. You know, because we're the warriors. Excuse me. Well, that's why I said, like, you know, just say something. Say what you need to say. Yeah, well, thank you for sharing that with me. I appreciate it. Okay, sweetheart. Sounds fun. I'm just gonna work on some music while we chat, and I ask the ghosties questions because I got the questions up. And I guess I've been live for about an hour and 34 minutes, so probably in the next 30 minutes I'll probably shut this down. No one else comes by. Okay, I'll be here. Hey, Spirit, can you tell us what your name is? Can you tell us what your name is, Spirit? Spirit, what's your name? Hello, Spirit. What's your name? Spirit, what's your name? What do you like to be called? Why is this? Don't talk to me like that, Spirit. Go away. I only want good spirits to talk to us. So if you're a good spirit and you want to chat with us tonight, please touch the REM pod or tell us your name or what you like to be called. Text you. You're going to lay down. Spirit, are you happy? Spirit, are you here now? Spirit, are you here now? Spirit, are you female spirit? Hey, Mel Rain, welcome back. Wow. That can be really stressful, but at least you're having that epiphany. Is there something about the anxiousness of walking on eggshells that you're attracted to subconsciously, maybe? You ever thought about it like that, maybe? Is this something you're just realizing? So, or maybe just attracted to Ileana. It's okay. Maybe you just need to go to sleep and sleep on it. I mean, it's pretty late here. I should be in bed, but I'm working. But it's already late. Not too late, but late where you are. Hey, how are you tonight? Welcome to the haunted house. Welcome back. How have you been doing? I hope you're well too. Happy New Year. I'm just writing some music, but I'm here. Doing free yes or no questions tonight. If you want to get a free yes or no questions. I don't know why it censored you. I apologize. Let me just show that in the chat. Should I go full unhinged bitch mode in these people with reason and understanding? I'm sick and tired and really have had it with their shit. Okay. So without getting too into much of a group counseling session, so unhinged bitch. Bitch stands for babe in total control of herself. So I don't think it's going to serve you to get unhinged. It's best to be feared and let them wonder what you're going to do next than really do anything at all other than take care of yourself. Self-love is self-care. I know that you're sick and tired of and you've had it with their shit. I know you're up to your tits in it already. I've been there before. But the more that you feed it, okay, the more it's going to get stronger and stronger and stronger. You're giving your power away to even giving a thought to whoever it is or whatever it is. You know, and if someone says something bad about you, just remember the worst thing that they can say about you contains some truth about them. Okay? And if someone tells you something that you know to not be true about yourself, you tell them that it's just not the truth and that you hope they change their mind someday, okay? I'm serious. Do not fall for the trolls. Because if you stand for nothing, you'll fall for anything. Hey, Fiona, welcome back to the haunted house. Hope you had a good day. So I would just ignore it. You know, rewrite the story. What's the next scene you want to happen? You know, you turn your back on it and they go bibbity bobbity boo. Bibbity bobbity boo. Yalla kalla. Poof, away they go. See how easy that was? What were you talking about now? What? People you're up to your tits with their shit and you're gonna get them your power? Not around here. No. Yeah, just listen to your heart. Okay, and relax. Practice calming yourself down when you get into that fucking. Don't be of the dumpster fire. Yes, you see it. Yes, you recognize it. But cuidado. Be careful. Because allowing yourself to let them rent space in your head, it ain't worth it. It's just not. Let's see what you need to know about that. Spirit, what do they need to know about their sister feeling regret? Yes or no? Does their sister feel any regret whatsoever? You know, and remember to start thinking about what version of them do you really want showing up for you. In fact, do that with everybody. Okay? I have no will in your reality. I literally have no will in your reality. So what version of Stormy do you want showing up to you? Because I'll tell you what, I am a force to be reckoned with. And so are you. So don't just let anybody take your power away from you. People will gaslight you into the dumbest shit. Pardon my French, YouTube, but it's true. So, yes, your sister is feeling regret. She may be trying to gaslight you into thinking she's not, but you're still her sister. So fortune is on your side with this. Okay, an unprecedented rise in vitality awaits you. A second wind brings phenomenal opportunity for conquering those impossible peaks. There will be a streak of positivity within your day-to-day life. Get ready for everything to turn out incredibly easy and joyful. It doesn't have to be this difficult. I promise you. It's okay to cry. It's okay to freak out. It's okay to stand on your head. It's okay to curse them to hell. Just know they can kill you, but they can't eat you. You know, it's not going to come down to that. But, you know, even if it makes you feel better, kill them in your mind. Oh, what happened? Who? They don't exist. What? Probably any good therapist who could help you get through you feeling vengeful, you feeling revengeful, you feeling like you have to get unhinged. No, that's going feral, not being a bitch. Being in control of yourself. It's a proper bitch. So don't fucking get it twisted. Pardon my French, YouTube. Promise me. You see something you don't like, no reacting. Just don't react. Just keep going. Stay in your lane. You know, you stay in practicing that strict mental diet. These people don't exist. Every time they come up, who? You don't know who they are. You change the story. You're on a different level now. You're more highly evolved after this reading and this conversation, and you're not going back to the old version of yourself. And if you start seeing that show up, run. Do whatever you can so that that version of you quickly dissipates, so you can get back to feeling you again to move forward through all that shit. Okay. So today you start your strict mental diet. Your homework is practicing on calming down and relaxing a little bit more, thinking things through, sitting with your feelings and knowing it's okay. No, there's no one to validate you but yourself. Who do you want to be when you get to the end of you? What does that look like to you? What does living in the end look like? And what I mean by getting to the end of you, what I mean by what does the end look like, I'm not talking about death. I ain't talking about the end of your life. I'm talking about the situation and the outcome you want. Ask, believe, receive. It's just that simple. It's just science. That which you embody is just going to keep showing up. So if it's a shit story, every day is going to be a shit story. You might even be addicted to pain and suffering and you don't even realize it. It's not even the good kind of pain and suffering with the fuzzy cuffs, okay? So really be thinking about the triggers you're having. You know, what's coming up. If you have a trigger, what triggered you? Write it down. What's the opposite of the trigger? What's happening? How are you feeling? It's just that simple. But any vengefulness, revengefulness, you know, if you want to have your imaginal acts, fine. But it's just let it go, because it's not going to serve you. I have really like grief counseled a lot of people who are like, I want my revenge. I feel vengeful. I want them to hurt as much as I do. It will get you nowhere. An eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth leaves us all blindless and toothless. And trust me, you don't want to be toothless or blind. And all that person's doing, or these people are doing, is just doing that, making you feel powerless. It'll get better. It's already gotten better. Thanks so much for coming by and liking the live. I appreciate you subscribing. Keep me updated. I'll be thinking about you. Yeah. I just have no room for it in my life. I guess I've just never really been that way. But you must remember that, you know, you got good people, you got bad people, you got the good, the bad, and the ugly. Okay, but at the end of the day, you're here today because it took a million children to be here for you to be here today. It took understanding your inner compass, people understanding their common sense and following that inner compass for you to be here today. Understand that you were put here to be a survivor. Okay? And you feel the way you feel about getting unhinged because naturally you were put here by your creator to survive. So your fight or flight attitude comes out. You're a natural born killer. So naturally. So you feel like you have to become unhinged. But this is where we get into ethics and morals. And that's why, as a society, we've built ethics and morals, because if we didn't have ethics and morals, we'd still be living in the forest, all of us. See what I'm saying? I feel like, yeah, maybe living in the forest is good for some people, but coming out of the woods, coming out of the darkness, you know, into evolution and into light is, you know, about, can be really deep, and it can be kind of scary. You know, I can understand what you're going through. Like, you probably don't know who to trust. You probably don't know where to go. You probably don't know who to talk to. But following that inner compass and talking to it is going to help you, okay? Well, it's interesting that you say empathy, because sociopaths can have regret. But that's interesting that you have to question if your sister has any kind of empathy. Hey, Donna Matrix, welcome back. So, you know, you would know your sister better. You know, I don't know what she's been through or how old she is or what kind of trauma she's been through. Not all people who are sociopathic, and I'm not saying she's sociopathic, but some of these neurodiversities can be genetic, but some of them can be caused by trauma, severe trauma. Yeah, it's like that old saying of swallowing poison and hoping the other person dies. Yeah, resentfulness and vengefulness are not good. Pardon me. It won't get you nowhere fast, except for, you know, suffering. Yeah, sociopaths can have regret. Yeah, they can have everything like we do. It's just their programming is different. If they get the right therapy, you know, and understanding themselves, understanding ethics and morals, understanding how they work to manipulate, so that they can use the ethics and morals that they've learned to not only protect themselves, but protect themselves from, you know, hurting others with their neurodiversity. It's just like someone who is, you know, bipolar, or someone who has schizophrenia, or someone who maybe has more advanced, even more advanced neurodiversities, you know, and they don't have them checked. They don't even bother. So they just get crazier and crazier and crazier. And, you know, it's like a cancer. Yeah. Yeah, it's not regretting like a normal person would. You're right. But, you know, there are sociopaths that realize what's going on with them. They get the treatment for it. They become better people. They're able to live in society and have happy, normal, healthy, harmonious connections with people. and turn themselves and their incorrect ways around. There are people out there that have. I haven't met too many, because once again, many people do not want to take accountability. They want to blame shift. They want to drag you down as low as they are. They want to take the shirt off your back and make you think that they would give you the shirt off their back. Well, I'm glad I could snap you out of the gaslighting section that you were just put through while visiting XYZ. I actually had someone try to gaslight me about those blue street lights that are showing up the other day, and I was just like, what is wrong with people? They must think I'm on the moon. Hey, Tanika, welcome back to the Chammy. How are you tonight? You know, and sometimes I don't think that people realize they're gaslighting. And that's a very common thing, too. Because some people don't even know what it is, because not everybody, you know, is aware of themselves or aware of. And yes, one sassy spirit was talking about dick sucking. Heard of my French YouTube. And I asked it to stop talking like that because I want to talk to nice spirits. I want to actually like talk to something other than that ornery little sassy spirit that keeps showing up. So funny though. And what's interesting, Fiona, is it did not come back either. So does Leo have romantic interest in you? Spirit, what does Donna need to know about that? Don't forget to like the live, you guys, and thank you guys so much for subscribing. I appreciate it. I am doing the free yes or no, how or wins tonight. I'll be doing those through New Year's, so feel free to come back. Every reading is only $1 per minute. Every grief counseling session is only $1 per minute. If you'd like to leave me a tip, that'd be great too. PayPal, Cash App, Super, Venmos. Everything you need to know is in the description. Hey, Spirit. Spirit, what does Donna need to know about Leo? Yes, they have to listen, Fiona. They have to listen. Don't give them any power. So as far as your question in regards to Leo having romantic interest, Spirit's saying maybe not so much right now at this very moment while I'm shuffling the cards. I wasn't getting a whole lot of energy anyways while I was sitting there shuffling for a few minutes. But the ship changes. The ship... Could you stop that? Just for a minute, Spirit. Sorry about that, Donna. So maybe right now not having such romantic feelings, but the ship change locates the straight line within the chaos. Your desire to boldly achieve your dreams attracts worthy opportunities and phenomenal resources. The level of luck is unparalleled. It is the fine line between progress and catastrophe. So what do you want the story to be? So maybe right now at 1:55 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, that person is not, there today. And not everybody's always in that kind of state or feeling or interest. Energy does change. So how and when? Let's see what Spirit says. So persevere. Spirit says persevere with this person over the next 4 to 5 months. All efforts aimed at creation and growth will bring you a delightful prize. You have an incredible gift for relationships, which never fails to invite harmony and success right into your lap. So just skip the dating and have fun and quit all that. Does he like me? Does he not like me? Does he have romantic feelings? Does he not have romantic feelings for me? He does. He likes you. They like you. They want to hang out with you again. Even though the card says no right now, you can clearly see that wherever you're going with this roadmap that I've just given you is somewhere positive and just where you're supposed to be. Maybe it's not all working out the way you feel it should or the way you want it to manifest, but you need to give it over to your creator, to the universe, to allow it to unfold naturally, trusting the process. Okay? It'll work all out in the next couple months. Just let it do its thing. Be happy with whatever you have. Okay? Some people can't even be fortunate enough to even ask the question you asked tonight. So, and what I mean by that, I'm not saying that in like a rude or to be narcissistic or anything like that. It's just there are some people in the world that can't even fathom or imagine that anyone would even have romantic interest in them. So, you're very brave for even asking a question like that. You're welcome, Donna. Keep me updated. Spirit, how can I help you? What's your name? Spirit, can you tell me your name or what you'd like to be called? Hi, Spirit. What's your name? What'd you like to be called? Hi. Are you happy, Spirit? Happy. It just said happy. Oh my gosh. Are you happy? Happy? Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Spirit. Feet. What about feet? Okay, Spirit. Spirit, do you have any messages for us tonight? That's an interesting question. Yeah, I can ask that question. Spirit, were all the spirits once on earth as a mortal being? Spirit, do you have any connection to the land we're on right now? Have you been here before? Spirit, can you tell me if some entities have always been a part of these lands that come through the spirit box? Like, have you always been here since the beginning? Was that an organ? People what? Could you speak up, Spirit? People what? Spirit, do you have any unfinished business? Spirit, do you have any unfinished business? I think the batteries are dying. The batteries are dying in the spirit box. So it's probably just trying to communicate more through the REM pod while it can. Yeah, you probably did hear visiting. And then that's interesting because I went to just kind of shift the sound a little bit and it just started dying. Like it turns on, but I can't even see the screen. It's all out. So weird. Hi. I notice when the batteries are pretty fresh and charged up, It's less scratchy sounding. Now it just sounds like they're playing drums again. Yeah, that is so interesting. The visiting part. I like that. What the heck was that? Are you an alien? Are there any aliens there that want to chat with us? Did it just say pork? Gross spirit. There's no such thing as pork. We don't know what you're talking about, spirit. Sorry, I'm still here. I'm just writing some music. Fork you. It's been kind of sassy, hasn't it? It's a little bit weird. Hey, Rashmi. Divine guidance from situation with Vikrant. That sounds more like a paid reading. So just ask a simple yes or no question. Simple yes or no question. Unless you want to pay $1 per minute for a reading, Rashmi, through Super Chat, Super Thank You, Super Sticker, PayPal, Cash App, Venmo. It's free yes or no's today. Not free tarot card readings. Well, do you want to text them? Why can't you decide this for yourself? I just don't get it. Especially when you are the divine. Let's see what Spirit wants you to know about that. Spirit might be sarcastic now, so don't get upset. Spirit's about to whoop your butt. I think that you should just go ahead and text him. Why is communication all like an issue? So if it triggers you, do not text them. If you have to ask, should I text them? Just give it a minute and think about what you're going to say first. So let me go ahead and read this card to you. So maybe right now, while you're not sure or certain if you should text them, what Spirit is literally saying to you, it's like, no, not right now, maybe not right now, but bright rays of hope break through at the most unexpected moment. So you may be hearing from them in the not too distant future yourself before you even decide to send a message. They've already received your message because you thought about it, because you desired it, because you wanted it. They already want to reach out. Stay away from the fucking windows or you're going to get shot. Try to come through it. You react decisively with a sensation of self-righteousness and dignity. Only through this can you ever feel free and equal. This is universal. So Look, something unexpected and good is going to come out of this. You'll probably hear from this person when you least expect it. Do not wait around. Have fun. Just expect them to reach out like they always have, and they will. Even if they've never reached out, just expect it anyways. Have fun. Spirit, we come to you with the most respect and tender hearts to speak to you tonight. Could you please be polite to us and let us know what I need to know about the window? Yes, you are. You are the love you need. Yes. Danger. A Jeep. South. Is that what happened to you, Spirit? So let me get this straight, Spirit. You were in danger in a Jeep because you were having a foursome and one of you were you rape? What? Are you maybe talking about the woman that the ex-cop found handcuffed to a tree 20 years ago in the woods? Well, she was found okay and safe. I don't know about all the other details that happened, obviously, many years ago, and I only just found out about the story. Is that, do you have something to do with that? Or are you telling us something different that's happened? Did that happen to you, Spirit? I'm sorry that happened to you, Spirit. You hate him. Who do you hate, Spirit? Spirit, do you have any last words for us tonight before we say goodnight? For the end of your reading, the card for Rashmi, I heard truth. Interesting. I know it sounded that just like they said, like they've been saying that, like it's been super negative. It's been kind of that way for the last couple nights. Spirit, were you once a living being? Enough. Okay, good night. You had enough? Peace out. That's a little strange. It's like enough.
Power off.
Interesting. That was freaky. That was very, very, very freaky. Totally and absolutely weird. Yeah, a lot of anger in there. Yep. Take your anger and leave now. Don't touch me. Don't touch anyone in the chat. Don't touch the pets. Don't touch anyone in the house. Only touch the REM pod and yourself, Spirit, please. And you can touch the orgone generator. That might cheer you up. Yay, only a few more chords. Yeah, we get a different bag of bunnies every day. It's pretty funny. All right, I'll have to finish that later. I'm confused and lost on the music now. And incredibly exhausted after that negative spirit box session. Poor Q, yeah, it's funny. Spirit, do you have any direct messages through the liminal space deck for us tonight on this New Year's Eve at 2:22 a.m.? Storm, let's see, Season of the Witch and Storm plus Fury. And then it takes a curse to break a curse. Yeah, be the curse that breaks the curse by remembering that you are literally the spell, the magic, the elements of this earth. There's no such thing as a curse. Be that love garden, a garden of love. Spirit says tag your it. I'm talking to everyone. So that's going to be the free collective message for tonight. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. It's pretty late. Hey, Leanne, it's good to see you, sweetheart. Absolutely powerful. All of us have, abilities that were given to us to exercise, to make our lives more easier. It doesn't always have to be so difficult. So I'm going to go to bed now. Thank you guys so much for coming by. Thanks, Fiona, for coming by. Leanne, thanks so much for coming by. I appreciate your time. Leanne, did you have a question? He hasn't contacted me yet. Is he planning something for me? LOL. You could very well. Sorry, I missed your question, Leanne, but here I'm going to answer it for you. So he hasn't contacted you yet because you're waiting around for it. Just stop waiting for it. Just expect it. And if you're feeling like he's planning something for you, he most likely is. So just have fun. Okay? Don't be afraid to reach out. All right? Good night, Fiona. Happy New Year. Leanne, Happy New Year. Rashmi, Happy New Year. Donna, Tanyeka, I hope I said your name correctly. Lay Torin, Middle Rain. Maria, thanks for coming by earlier. Molly, it was good to see you. Ari, it was good to see you. Let's see who else is around. Travansky, thanks for the conversations. It's great. Who else is around? Okay, I think that's about it. I can't remember anyone else who came by. Anyways, thanks so much for being awesome tonight, y'all. Sayonara, arrivederci, kalanita. Be good to yourself with your thoughts. Good night. Sweet dreams.